All right, here we go. Last little sliver, and then the first field of 2020 is done. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today we're going to be putting on anhydrous, the first anhydrous of the year. You're going to want to stay tuned, but for those of you guys who don't know, my name is Ron and I run the channel. I work on my family's farm. My uncle is the primary stakeholder, Pat, and his two boys, Nathan and Curtis, my cousins. They'll be on the channel quite a bit, and you'll also see my dad and a couple of my siblings as well. So first off, guys, have a happy Easter. I hope it was a blessed Sunday, and I hope you guys made the best with these challenging times. And again, I cannot thank essential workers enough. Thank you so much to the healthcare workers, truckers, etc., etc. Thank you for keeping this country moving. So let's get into the video. But first, before we do that, guys, I did a little bit different thing with the drone footage today. The previous video, card up here, where I basically did drone footage, but I put music to it. Well, for this one, I did a voiceover, so I want to know what you guys' opinion is. Let me know in the comments down below. What are your thoughts? But anyway, let's get into the video. All right, there's Kurt. Dipping her in. Now, let's go ahead, keep moving. Get this tank. I hate on hooking up anhydrous tanks, but half of them don't have this tongue extender, so this one actually kind of nice to hook up. All right, good to go. Kurt's off and rolling, Pat's rolling, Nathan's rolling, I'm rolling, everybody's rolling. We're very fortunate to have a local co-op that has all the anhydrous, meets all our anhydrous needs, only about 2-minute drive away. It's pretty dang slick. And now the wait begins. So I got here at Eberhardt's, we have 2 fill stations, basically one on the left, one on the right. And right now we got 4 tanks stacked up, 2 on each side, waiting for me. Waiting in front of me, I should say. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks, and 2 more are gonna be coming down this road right now. They're basically 2 anhydrous co-ops that run in this town. Eberhardt's right here, and the Nutrient Ag Solutions, which are right here. There goes one and there goes another. And Nutrient used to be CPS. Nutrient's got the nice brand new Deere sprayer and a couple Deere sprayers and a nice Haggy as well. And Eberhardt's, they have a Case 3330 and 2 AGCO sprayers. One's brand new as of last year, and a couple floaters. Eberhardt's runs 3 floater chassis, but I don't think Nutrient in Preston has any. Could be wrong with that one though. Thanks to the truckers that keep anhydrous and keep our tractors moving in the field. And thanks to Midland for these great radios to keep our cell phone conversations down. That farm all that they got just to move tanks and mow grass around here, pretty dang sweet. Oh wait, there it is. Definitely can be a bottleneck this time of year. Been sitting here for about an hour or so, but just about done. I know Curtis is waiting on me, so he'll be sitting there for about 15-20 minutes, but oh well. That's what you call a floater chassis right there. It's got big floater tires and it spreads down a lot of water. I believe it's got like a 2,000 gallon tank. Finally all done, so now I'll scale out and go get Curtis because he's waiting on me. Kurt was waiting on me. It looks like he's got a majority of this field done. Won't take him more than another half hour, 45 minutes, then we'll move on to the soybean stubble. All right, here we go. First field's gonna be finished in the next half hour. This tank will do it. I'm gonna bring this tank back to Eberhardt's. But first, I'm gonna go get a set of doubles. We're gonna get a 3rd tank that Eberhardt's given us. But before all that, I'm gonna get the drone up in the air. Cue drone footage. Alright, now let's cue drone footage. So, howdy guys, first drone voiceover of the year. Look at those straight lines, don't you love it? So, as I kind of preluded in the intro today, this is probably one of the best drone footage I've ever taken. Like, just look at that. Like, when I was taking this, I almost just stopped and just watched, because that sun was just absolutely perfect. The dust coming off the tractor and the toolbar was just cool. It was definitely golden hour. It kind of reminded me back when I was in Montana, because for those of you guys who don't know, I went out and visited Welker Farms. I'll link the card up. I'll link a video in the card. I'll link a card to that video in the top right hand corner right now, guys. So when I went up to Welker's up in Montana, they have some beautiful sunsets, and it kind of reminded me of that. So but yeah, so we are putting on anhydrous ammonia. So I'll talk a little bit about that right now. And so what anhydrous is basically, it is a form of nitrogen. It's a very cheap form. We actually really prefer it when we put on our nitrogen for our corn ground. This is actually all we ever do. Last year was kind of a little bit special because we had a lot of rain. We weren't able to get anhydrous in. One of the kind of downfalls with anhydrous is after you apply it, you got to wait about 3 days if you really want to push it, but 5 days if you want to be safe, for the nitrogen to set and really kind of mix in with the soil and not be and kind of spread out across the width and not just be in those 2 rows. But yeah, so that kind of bit us last year, because for those of you guys who don't know, we had a lot of rain last year, and we actually weren't able to get anhydrous in on a lot of our fields. We actually planted one field without any fertilizer, and we planted another couple fields that they put on liquid fertilizer, which liquid fertilizer is another way to put on nitrogen. And with liquid fertilizer, you can plant basically right away, but it's good to mix it in, so like run a soil finisher or anything like that. But so yeah, we are putting on anhydrous today. You can actually kind of see our co-op in the top right-hand corner right there. I'll have it circled. But yeah, it was kind of nice. That's another reason we run anhydrous, is because our local, I don't know why I keep calling it a co-op. It is not a co-op. It is a family-owned company that basically they do all co-op type functions, where they do fertilizer application, custom application. They sell chemicals. They sell anhydrous. So it's not a co-op, but it is. It's a family-owned company, but we've always ran with them over the past 30 years. So they're a nice company to work with. But so anyway, I'll talk a little about the equipment we're running right now. We are running our New Holland T8050 that actually has brand new tires as of a couple weeks ago. So that's kind of nice. So we are going to be keeping this tractor around for a while. It's got 4,300 hours on right now, well, probably 4,400. And real quick, quick side note, as Curtis stopped and I saw him messing with us on the drone, I was like, oh crap, because I put that on. So that's my fault. My bad, Curtis. But I did scare him with the drone. I wish I had it recording, because he kind of jumped. I got real close to him. But anyway, so we are running our New Holland T8050. It is a 2010, I think. No, a little earlier than that. Somewhere 2008 and 2010. But it's a good tractor for us. We had some issues with it last year, but I think we got it all fixed, and it's been running really well so far. We are pulling a DMI, I believe it's a 4250 toolbar. This toolbar we bought brand new in 1991. Yeah, you heard that right, folks, 1991. It's been a really good bar to us. We've taken care of it. We go through it every single year. We replace springs and bearings, and we grease everything. We do all the maintenance that's required on it, and that's why it's lasted that long. But I think next year we're going to be looking for a bigger one, because our New Holland can pull it. But this is the first year that we actually got GPS running on these anhydrous rolls as well, so we actually look really, really nice and really efficient. So all right, droning over, let's get back to the video. Man, how about that drone footage? That was freaking awesome. Oh, I love golden hour. All right, let's go back and get some more tanks. Hi, Devin. Well, there's a guy that helps us out and drives a truck for us occasionally. All right, got the big boy on the back. This is basically double the tanks we've been holding before. So now let's take these, put my seatbelt on, and take this to the field. That's a lot of weight back behind me. Man, those doubles, definitely, you can tell they're back there. I mean, just look how big divots I made through this nice field here. But that's okay. Basically, if I fill up one more tank, I think this should get Curtis through that field right here. There's 40 acres. He's on a 46-acre cornfield right now. Actually just about 3 tanks will do that. So there's a 42 acre field right behind there. So if I get them that big one and then another small one, that should be good enough. So I'm gonna go fill up that small one. Yeah, this is a little bit lighter, that's for sure. And beautiful out right now. Get the hazards on. All ready to roll. There's your tank swap-a-roo. So I'm getting another 15, I'm getting a 100-gallon tank. I'll explain it a little bit later what these tank sizes do and mean before it gets too dark. So I'm gonna hook up to that full tank they got waiting for me.
All right. It's Curtis here. Put on some anhydrous tonight. First field. First time this year we're getting her going here. Got some nice dry weather. Putting her on by the home farm, then gonna hop across the road and do some more later. Working pretty good, GPS is working good. I'd like to know if anyone else out there is using one of these. This is probably like a 25-year-old monitor. I doubt anybody's using one. Pretty nice night out. Oh, pretty clean there.
Alrighty, day is turning tonight. First spring sunset of 2020. And I got one last anhydrous tank. This should do Curtis for the night to finish that next field. This almost looks like a 190 Maxim coming this way. I can't tell yet, but I think it is. I don't know what Nathan's doing. Yeah, it is. Huh. Yeah, I wonder what he's doing. I think I'm guessing he's going uptown to switch out some equipment. I don't know. For those of you guys who don't know, my strobe light is from Amazon. I'll link that one down in the description. And this kind of portable battery powered LED strobe back here, which is freaking awesome. I highly recommend them. They're from Guardian Angel. Link will be down in the description as well. I also got a promo code if you guys use my name. It'll be down there. I believe it's Hartung Farms. You guys get a free gift with your purchase. But anyway, these things are absolutely awesome. I love it because these are slow moving vehicles. They're not required to have lights, so they don't have lights on them. So, and we have to move them in the dark because, you know, farming isn't a 12-hour day. It's not just a day shift. We run nights as well. So it is imperative to stay safe. So that's why these Guardian Angel lights are absolutely amazing. So I highly recommend them if you guys are interested. Link will be down in the description. I mean, just look how bright they are. Oh, I love it. And this magnet can stick up to 70 miles an hour too. Strong magnet. Hello, whoever just waved at me. So here's a good shot. So there's 3 different sizes of tanks that run in this area. There's 1,000, a 1,500, and a 2,000. Basically, the 1,000 is a pretty small tank, but you double them up, put 2 of those tanks together, you get a 2,000. So this is literally one of these tanks is what Curtis is pulling right now. Then we also get a 1,500. I believe they're gallon, but I'm not quite sure, but I believe they're gallon, 1,500. And this is basically just a little bit longer than that. This is what we primarily run, but because it's early in the year, it's the first day, the people aren't in a swing of things yet. So a lot of the farmers basically just pick whatever's there, whatever they want to give you. So right now we have 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000 gallon trailer. And I believe these 2 should be an overkill to finish this 40-something acre field here. And it might be 50 acres, so it might be nice to have both those, but we'll see. Always be upwind, because you'll get destroyed if you don't. The reason you gotta be safe around anhydrous ammonia is because if you get blasted in the face with some of this, it knocks the wind out of you. It irritates your eyes, it burns it. It's nothing to play around with. So when I'm filming this, I'm not like normal, I'm right up next to them. I'm off in the distance a little bit. So we got this 46 kind of jagged acre field done. Now he's gonna move over to this flat 50 acre field, 40 acre, 50 acre. Can't remember exactly what it is. Move to this field next. And that should do it for the night. We'll have 100 acres of anhydrous in, which is awesome. I'm trying to remember last year when we started on anhydrous, but I wanna say it was like 3 weeks later in the year. So this is awesome. What a beautiful night. So I'm in the cab right now. It's not doing too bad. Dust is definitely flying, which is great to see for April 5th. And our first field is 2 passes away from being done, which is awesome. A little bit bumpy going over these chiseled fields, that is for sure. Suspended front axle tractor would be really nice, but hey, this one's free. This one's been paid off. Can't complain about that. There's Nathan zooming by. He's got the drag with him. It's a McFarlane 40-footer, I believe, and I think he's got a chain missing. His one half was looking really sad. But the piece that Pat just saw finished up there, Nathan's probably gonna drag that in the morning before they sow oats in there. It's just kind of a little rocky, choppy piece that we like to put in oats every other year or so. That's what Pat was soil finishing tonight. Last little sliver, and then the first field of 2020 is done. First of many. Hopefully we can knock him out in 2 weeks, but knock on wood. I probably just jinxed us. All done. Now we're just gonna run out whatever's left in this tank. Call her good. Move on to this next one. So now we gotta fold up to cross the road. Well, Curtis is watching the hoses right there. We replaced one of them because it got pinched last year. Survey says good. Fold the other side, drop the tank, and then head over and pick up one of those big tanks. Now Kurt's gonna unhook everything. I'm standing upwind so I don't get a big old whiff of it. And the 2 tanks are sitting right across the road. We're just gonna basically go down the road, turn in. What's up? It's at 12, that's good. Here comes an Eberhardt's truck. There we are. Tanks dropped. Pulling into the next field. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. All right, I'll unfold it while Curtis is hooking up all the hoses and everything. Sweet. God, I miss this time of year. Harvest is better, but you know what? You can't have harvest without a beginning. You can't have an end without a beginning, so that's why we do this stuff. There we are. I'm just trying to think where we can zip tie it. Probably up here because it's got to have slack. Make it a loose zip tie. Just something to keep it up. Yeah, that'll work. So I just noticed this was kind of getting drug in the ground, so we're just gonna put up those 2 hydraulic hoses.
Another one. Jesus.
Yeah, I know they're really pushing.
But once I get up there, I'm gonna have to do this turn. I should have started at this corner there.
Yeah, that's okay. Alrighty, my last run of the day. I'm gonna hop out, run a tank back to Eberhardt's, and probably head home. Alrighty guys, we're all done. Curtis is off and running. We got the GPS going, so hopefully he'll be good to go. But I'm gonna go hook onto that empty tank, bring it up to Eberhardt's, and then head back to Grandma's. No pail tonight. Got me a brown bag lunch, so I'm gonna call this video quick, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, be sure to smash that like button. Comment if you guys have any questions, and be sure to leave it. Subscribe if you guys don't mind. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. And of course, guys, as always, set it up for now. Be an auctioneer.